Hello, it's Dr. Parikh, and congratulations, you made it through the first week. So this is the Module 2 overview. I realized I forgot to, I talked about using the Google Doc, but last time I forgot to talk about using the videos. That is not where I wanted to click. Readings and resources. So in every module, I heavily use the Google Doc. The bookmarks here help you skip right down where you need to be, but it means that I can make small adjustments. I can fix typos, and it just works. It just appears the way it's supposed to appear. For the YouTube videos, it's pretty cool because you can just watch them right in here if you want, and you can even skip through to later ones. If you're not super familiar with YouTube, first of all, how do you use your time? I don't understand. But also you can speed it up, you can slow it down, and you can do closed captions. There will always be at least auto-generated ones, and the auto-generated ones are usually pretty good. You can also click through to go into YouTube if that's easier. You can pull up transcripts. Again, if it's just auto-generated, that's what it's going to be. But those can still be helpful if you're looking for something. I'm going to try to get better at adding in timestamps to things to make it easier to add chapters for things. And you are always welcome to make suggestions of things that would make good chapters. So kind of listing out timestamps of important main points. So just like before, let's see, I don't know how to click through to the to-do list, so I just use the link there. And again, you might have your own, you might have a printed copy. So just like before, things marked readings, you are expected to read completely. Things marked resources are just an FYI, probably helpful in the future. And then the videos are you're also expected to watch the whole thing. Sometimes they get a bit long. Again, I'm totally fine with you watching at advanced speed. You can also, for these, you might not be able to read your empirical article while you watch that, but I think it would be helpful to have it out and be kind of matching up the sections with what I'm talking about. And you can work on, you can watch a little, pause, work a little, watch some more, or even work as I'm talking for these two. And I know, especially for the in-person class, it can feel like a ton of videos. I mean, it's a lot of videos for anybody, but it can, it's tough because the online class, you are moving accelerated, so it's coming very quickly. And the in-person class, it may feel unfair that you have to watch so many videos for an in-person class. But again, in-person class, you're typically not spending your entire time in class. And the reason I do this is that by having you watch the videos, we get to spend class time actually giving feedback. Because often if someone's not understanding something well, giving them feedback through Blackboard doesn't always clear up the problem as well as I can in class. So what would happen before, I would spend class time teaching you how to do the assignment. You would do the assignment. Students always imagine that if I went over it in class, they would know exactly what to do. But honestly, I don't think the quality of assignment has changed, or if anything, it's gone up since I started doing the videos. And then before I would give feedback through Blackboard, I would spend a lot of time doing it and students would still be confused. For the online class, one of the things is you have to do well, you need to be able to take that feedback through Blackboard. If that's not something that's a strength for you, then the online class might not be a good fit. And this is a good time to be evaluating, is this going to work out for me or not? It works very well for many, many people. It does not work for some people. And I think any online class can be like this, but this one in particular. So pay attention to, when I give you feedback on an assignment, does it actually clarify what's going on? So you're expected to watch the videos, to read the readings, and to skim through the resources. Assignments, you've got discussion boards, again, that weekly check-in post that's just kind of to keep you connected, keep a pulse, and get 10 pretty easy points. You're also going to be scheduling tutoring sessions. I highly recommend doing it through the Writing Center. And if you go in through the assignments, so again, you may still be kind of figuring out where everything is. So I'll show you if we go into Unit 2, Learning Activities, we see Schedule Tutoring Sessions, and it'll take us right to the assignment. There's a link. It should work. If it doesn't, let me know. But the problem is I'm not a student, so I can't log into the system to check anything. But if you log in here, it should take you to our Writing Center. One problem for the online class is that they often they don't always put the schedule up quite on Monday. So if you are doing this like Monday at noon and there's still no schedule up, shoot me an email to let me know. So I sometimes have to extend this just a little bit, but ideally you're going to have your tutoring session by Friday. If that timeline is too tight for you, I highly recommend trying our online tutoring. So you can go other resources and help, and you can go, oh shoot, I think I might have had to take that out for reasons. Oh no, I just moved it up here. And here's a link. If the link doesn't work, you can go through the My Caldwell portal, Campus Community, Caldwell Online, Smart Thinking link. So this is an online tutoring. You could always do the online tutoring to get in by the due date and then follow it up the next week with our Writing Center. More tutoring is really helpful, and it is all provided through the university. Let's see. You're going to do your first writing sample for me, and this is meant to be very short so that I can help give you feedback. So there's a lot of back and forth in this class. Even for the online version, there is a lot of submitting something small, getting feedback, building on that to do something a little bigger. And this is also the first time you're posting some of your writing. So in the discussion board, you will, for this one I would just copy and paste. Sometimes it makes sense to do a link, but for this one I would just copy and paste. Whoops. So you're going to post what you're working on. You're going to have the original paragraph and your 1 or 2 sentences. And then you're going to give feedback to other people in your group. Sometimes I'll call it a circle. That's kind of an older word I used for some things I used to do. So you're going to post yours, and then within 4 days, you're going to give feedback to at least 2 other people. And critical feedback, meaning critiquing in a helpful way, so at least something positive and at least something that they could, that's a suggestion for how to improve. All right. We've got another quiz, another tutorial. This time you just need to do the tutorial. Right now I don't have any reflection on it, but that could change over time, so check, always check the assignment, make sure it matches what I'm saying here, because I do make small tweaks over time. Article 1 notes, that's going to build on your paraphrase. So by the end of week 2, you're going to have read one of your articles very, very thoroughly and written up a detailed description of it. And you're also going to have had some sort of tutoring experience. And that gets us to the end of the week. So the first week, I think, is stacked in a heavier way, just because we're getting started on so many things. This week is more about the writing process, so it's fewer videos and readings and assignments, but more time to do each assignment, I think. What else? Oh, if you are looking and you're saying, like, there's a lot of assignments missing, not just 1 or 2 details tweaked, check to make sure that you got 10 out of 10 on the APA Quiz 1, because you can't move forward until I am confident that you understand what I expect of you regarding plagiarism. I think that is it for Module 2. Take care. Bye-bye.